This is your daily reminder that boycotting does work and that corporate America knows it. Let's talk about Target, or Target as they used to call it. After a year of public backlash and organized protests, Target has now slashed the CEO's salary by 45%. That's nearly $10 million less in compensation. And mind you, this is the same guy that was cashing in when frontline workers were being underpaid, when communities were being left behind, and when stores were closing. And this is a prime example of what happens when people intentionally organize to stop participating in systems and institutions that was never created with us in mind. And now Target is feeling it at their bottom line. Now, this is bigger than just one company. This is a case study for what happens when we work together in solidarity with intentionality. We have the potential to shift the balance of power. We have to continue to keep the receipts, to name the harm, and to apply pressure when necessary. Because whether we're talking about racial injustice, LGBTQ rights, access to social services, or the exploitation of workers, boycotting is not just symbolic, it is strategic.
Welcome back to AI Crystal, your go-to place for insightful takes on trending issues, tech, business, and more. A big shout out to our returning subscribers. We truly appreciate your continued support. And if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to stay updated with everything we've got coming. Today, we're diving deep into a hot topic: the current struggles faced by Target, one of America's retail giants, and how the public is reacting to it. From changing consumer behavior to economic pressures and controversies impacting the brand's image, there's a lot to unpack. What's really going on behind the scenes? How is Target responding? And what does this mean for the future of big box retail?
Hey Rebels, I got to show you something pretty dramatic. Take a look. This is wild. Look at this. That is Target's stock. It has had 10 consecutive weeks of decline. It's the longest losing streak in Target's history. It is unquestionably a dramatic impact that the boycott is having on Target. 10 consecutive weeks of stock decline. It's a devastating impact to Target. And obviously this is huge. But this is once again point and proof that we cannot back down from our values. It is succeeding and it's having an impact. It's having a massive impact. I want to read to you some of the commentary from previous comments and some comments on a subreddit I saw from people about Target, because I think it speaks to the sentiment. So this is some Hope Core comment reading for you. Okay. I don't know which business owners need to hear this, but you don't magically get conservative customers by betraying your liberal ones. That was kind of interesting. Someone talks about, I shopped at Target for 20 years. I haven't been back since Christmas. I'd shop there twice a week and thought it'd be hard and super inconvenient, but it's actually been so easy and not inconvenient whatsoever. It's half the distance to any other grocery store, but honestly, others aren't so bad if I plan it. Winco is way, way cheaper. It was the only big box store besides Home Depot I used, but I'm never going back. Let's see, what are some other sentiments? Yep, I used to be a Target person, got the ick and realized I could get all the stuff elsewhere. I shopped at Target almost exclusively. One of the primary reasons was because of their support for the LGBT community and how I could turn spending points into charity donations for good causes. When they dropped DEI, I deleted my online account and canceled my credit card. Pretty. Someone says, so it turns out DEI was actually good for business. Then someone chimes in, McKinsey & Company of all people have been saying DEI is good for business for years now. Their last report on it indicates that companies with effective DEI initiatives will have lower turnover. Having diverse leadership also translates to improved financial performance. But not for Target. 10 consecutive weeks of stock decline, the longest in history. Guess what? It's not bouncing back.
Has anyone else noticed the absolute dumpster fire that Target is slowly becoming? So someone posted this picture to Twitter saying that this was their local Target and that they only had one cashier. And like me, you might be wondering, why don't they just use the self-checkout? Honestly, I prefer to use the self-checkout. Well, I did some digging and it turns out that Target is now implementing times where they don't allow self-checkout to be turned on and instead force customers to go to checkout aisles with a cashier at it. This person on Reddit said that before they used to be able to do self-checkout from 8 to 10, but now corporate has told them that they're only allowed to turn it on from 10 to 6:30. The reason for the new change? Well, apparently corporate thinks that guests prefer real checkouts. Now, while maybe some people prefer being checked out by a real person, I think everybody despises lines that go across the entire store. Not only that, but sometimes people just don't want to talk to cashiers. They just want to go in, get their one or two items, go to self-checkout, and get out. It is absolutely bonkers to me that Target would turn these off to force people to use a real cashier because the guests want it. Why don't you just give people the option, let people that want to do self-checkout check out, and let people that want to talk to a real person go to checkout with a cashier? I feel like we're witnessing the downfall of what used to be a really nice grocery store into something that's more like a Walmart. If anything, Walmart might be better because they have those self-checkouts pumping at all times, but that's my opinion. What do y'all think?
Target, Buki, you not fooling anybody. Whose hands is these? Now, I don't know if anybody still follows Target, but you should, because these ads is getting crazy. Now, I was scrolling through my FYP, and this video had popped up, and I'm like, whose melanated hand is popping open this Olipop? And I kind of ignored it and didn't think anything of it until maybe like 6 more scrolls later, this pops up. It was another Target ad and another black hand. And then I just went directly to their page because I was like, are they trying to do something? Are they trying to like, psych up us? And I saw a bunch of ads. Most of their recent ad campaigns are just people shopping in Target. No faces, no voices, just very melanated hands doing Target stuff. Like this here, it's like an ASMR restocking video. And they know how much we love that cashmere one. They know how much we love this. Stop playing with us, Target. But again, look, another melanated hand. And then another one here. And I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. Now, I'm not entirely sure who the girl is behind these ad campaigns. I don't know if it's a multitude of women who probably just work for Target because they couldn't find another creator to make content for them, or if it is a creator making content for them, but doing it under the condition of anonymity, which is even more crazy. And let's just hope that this is a Target employee who's forced to make these content videos. Let's hope it's not one of our favorites or somebody we may know or somebody we may be aspiring to look like or be like doing these ads for Target, because that's crazy. Like, who is this girl? And I really don't want them to have me start digging. Like, what happened to solidarity? Now, we know we're already doing good because I personally have stopped shopping there. Y'all know how much I spend at Target. So, and I know how much y'all be spending at Target. I be seeing y'all in there too, or at least I used to. But I don't know if this ad campaign is supposed to bring us back in, rein us in, but it's not going to work because it caught my eye. And I know it caught a lot of your eyes too.
Come down to the comment section and share your thoughts, your experience, and your suggestions to help them manage these times of struggle. Thank you for always sticking around and showing support in our community. See you in the next video.